Hey guys, welcome back. I have this old basket that I have been meaning to slip cover, and so that's what we're going to be working on. I have some purple and white scraps left over from a quilt, and we're going to use that. I think I have enough. So let's get started. What I did was cut strips 2.5 inches and sewed them together. And at first, I did this, but I think I'm going to do something different, so I'm just going to make squares. But once you get them sewn together and cut them apart, you can just flip it and sew right down through here. So I'm going to need probably 6. I've got 3 sewn right now, so I'll bring you back when I have them finished. Okay, so we're just going to start sewing together like this, and I'm just going to make an entire row. Alright, so I have enough of those sewn, so we're going to put the wrong sides together. I'm going to go find some batting, and we're going to put in the center, and then we're going to do some quilting. Okay, so I found some scraps, and I've just pinned it together. I'm just going to do a little stitch in the ditch all the way down the line. Okay, I'm going to trim this up. Okay, I have another piece that I'm going to quilt, and this time I'm not going to put a backing on it. I don't think it's going to need it, but if it ends up that it does, I can always add it later. Okay, so I have pinned this, and I am going to run a couple of lines through it. Not really going to heavily quilt it, but just to give it some softness and texture. Okay, and now I want to sew right sides together on the long strip that we had made for the sides. Okay, so I have these sewn together. Now I just need to take this one, and it doesn't have any batting or anything, and sew it on the other side. This one will be what tucks underneath the basket. Okay, so I have both of those sewn to this center strip, and now I am just brought the ends together, and I'm going to connect them. Okay, so just to test it, I did put it over the basket, and it's a little big. So I thought it might be, but I didn't want to take it in too much until I measured it. So now that I have a better idea, we're going to jump back over here. Okay, so I'm shoving it down inside until I can get the band around the edge, just to test it here. Okay, so Okay, now this part, what I'm going to do is turn it under and sew a channel so I can put a drawstring in it, and that way I can keep it tight. Now another option would be to sew a piece of elastic all the way around the edge so that the elastic, you know, would keep that pulled in. And then after that, you could trim this and sew a circle onto the bottom. What I'm going to do, I have a circle, is I'm going to make a back, I'm going to sew 2 of these together and turn it right side out. That way I can just push it down inside, and it's not going to be sewn to the edge, but just know that you could do that if you wanted to. So I'm going to continue with that. Now that I know my fit is good, I'm going to take this slip off. And I'm going to hem this just big enough to run a ribbon or something very thin through so that it still sits nice and flat. Okay, so now that I have got that sewn, I'm going to flip over, and I could tell when we were testing the fit that I have way too much here. So instead of finishing this off or anything, because it's just going to be tucked underneath the little pillow that'll go inside, I'm just going to trim this down so there's not quite so much bulk, maybe to there. And I know I still have plenty that's going to come inside underneath the pillow. I am just putting some scrap pieces of batting together for this project. So I've just got my foot on that I can use my zigzag stitch. And I'm just attaching it just like I did this piece right here. Alright, and now I have a piece big enough to cover my circle. So I'm going to grab the other circle and go ahead and get this sewn together, and also I'm probably going to quilt some lines on it. Okay, so I have found another piece of purple, and it's already got some interfacing sewed to it, so it'll give me just a little bit more padding. Okay, so I'm just bringing the ribbon through. All right. Very handy little tool if you sew much. Okay, so I'm just going to pinch this in a little and tie it off. I'm not going to cut the ribbon just yet. I want to see if it's tight enough or if maybe I'll need to tighten it more. I think that's going to be plenty. Now, if you wanted to make this more permanent, you could by all means use some hot glue right now and put it in there. Now I've got my little purple pillow that I'm just going to tuck right in. and I think that is adorable. I do like wooden baskets, but sometimes, especially in a sewing room, I think something like this is cuter. And it was all out of scraps. Even the batting that I used, I just pieced it together. So if you have any baskets sitting around, this might be a nice little project to do to introduce yourself to sewing. Very simple seams, using batting, using the interfacing, whichever one you preferred, and that it's not permanent the way I've done it. But again, put you some glue in there if you want to make it permanent. All right, you guys have a great week. Bye.